You love your dog like family. That part's obvious. But here's the question most owners never ask. Does your dog see you the same way? Not as a friend, not as a companion, but as something deeper, as their parent. The answer isn't in big moments. It's hidden in the smallest things your dog does every single day. Things you've seen 100 times, but never realized what they actually mean. And once you see these 5 signs, you won't be able to unsee them. 1. They look at you. First, when they're afraid, watch your dog the next time something startles them. A loud noise, a stranger, something unfamiliar. Most people focus on what happens after. The barking, the tension, the reaction. But the truth? The real moment happens before all of that. It's in where they look. Because when a dog feels uncertain, their brain has to decide, is this dangerous or am I safe? And if your dog immediately turns to look at you, that's not random. That's social referencing, the exact same behavior human toddlers use. Researchers at the Budapest Family Dog Project found that dogs read your face to decide how to feel. They don't just react, they check you first. Your expression, your energy, your response. And here's what makes this powerful. They only do this with the person they trust the most. Think about that. In a moment of fear, when instinct takes over, your dog doesn't run first. They look for you. That's not training, that's not habit. That's a bond that mirrors a child looking at their parent. But here's what most people miss. That's how your dog acts when they're scared. There's another sign, one that only shows up when your dog feels completely safe, and it proves this bond goes even deeper. 2. They bring you their favourite toy and just leave it. You've seen this before. Your dog walks over, drops their favourite toy at your feet, and just looks at you. No barking, no jumping, no throw it energy. Just stillness. Most people think they want to play, and sometimes yes, but when they don't push it further, that's not play, that's an offering. Because dogs don't treat their favourite objects lightly. That toy, it's comfort, it's security, it's something they value. And when they bring it to you, they're doing something incredibly specific. They're saying, what's mine is yours. In pack behaviour, offering something valuable is a sign of trust and bonding. It's not a request, it's a statement. So the next time your dog drops that slobbery, chewed up toy at your feet, don't rush to throw it. Pause, look at them. Because in their world, they just gave you everything they have. And if you're starting to realise your dog might feel more deeply about you than you thought, hit like and subscribe. Because most owners never learn this, and your dog has been trying to show you this every single day. 3. They lose their mind when you come home. You leave for 20 minutes, maybe an hour, and when you come back, chaos, spinning, jumping, whining. That tail moving so fast their whole body shakes, it feels dramatic. But what's happening inside your dog in that moment isn't just excitement, it's biology. A study published in Science found that when dogs interact with their owners, both experience a surge of oxytocin, the same hormone responsible for the bond between a mother and her child. And when researchers tested dogs using the same attachment experiment used on infants, the results were almost identical. Distress when you leave, relief when you return, intense need for contact. But only with their person, not strangers, not just anyone, you. So when your dog explodes with joy at the door, that's not overreaction. That's relief. It's your dog saying, you came back. And the longer you're gone, the stronger that response becomes. Because to them, time without you isn't neutral, it's felt. 4. They check on you for no reason. This one is quiet, so most people miss it completely. You're sitting somewhere, working, scrolling, doing nothing important, and your dog walks in, looks at you, and lies down nearby. No needs, no signals, no reason, or so it seems. But this behaviour has a name: proximity monitoring. It's one of the clearest signs of a secure attachment. Your dog isn't bored, they're not being clingy, they're doing what a child does when they walk into a room, just to make sure their parent is still there. And here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes your dog will leave a comfortable spot, get up mid-rest, walk into your room, and settle again. They chose proximity over comfort. That's not random, that's intentional. That's your dog saying, I don't need anything, I just need you close. 5. They fall asleep facing you. Now this is the one that changes everything, because it happens every single day, and almost no one realizes what it means. When your dog falls asleep, they are at their most vulnerable. No awareness, no defense, no control. In the wild, that's dangerous. So every sleeping position matters. Some dogs face the door to guard it. Some press against walls for protection. But if your dog consistently falls asleep facing you, that's different. That's a decision. And here's why this is the most powerful sign on this list. All the other behaviors, they happen when your dog is awake, when they can choose. But this happens when they let go completely. They're not asking for anything, not reacting, not thinking. And still, their body turns toward you. That's not habit. That's not training. That's something deeper. That's trust that doesn't switch off. So what does your dog actually see when they look at you? Not just the person who feeds them, not just the one who walks them, but the one they turn to when they're afraid. The one they give their most valuable things to, the one they celebrate returning, the one they stay close to, even when they don't need anything, the one they trust, even when they're asleep. And here's the truth. Your dog has been telling you this every single day. You just didn't know how to see it. But now you do. If this changed how you see your dog, don't keep it to yourself. Send this to someone who loves their dog but might be missing what their dog is trying to say, and subscribe to Poppy Club. Because here, we don't just live with dogs, we understand them. And once you understand them, you'll never see them the same way again.